Yaz.
Now I'm peeing.
I've had my implant out this week after 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah, I've had 3, but you have to get them replaced every 3 years. You can get 5-year ones as well, but for some reason I've only ever gone for the 3-year.
Is there a gap in between it you have to have when you have them taken out? You just literally just get them swapped over?
Literally swapped over, they cut one out and inject the other one in on the same day.
Oh, okay.
But each time I've had them, they've had different effects.
What do you mean?
Like the first time I had one, I think I was 19. Yeah, I must have been 19, I think.
Alright.
Or maybe 20. I don't know, but anyway. I had like virtually no changes. Then the second one, I had no periods at all until I got COVID in September 2020.
Mm.
And then that like triggered my periods back for some reason. And then the last one I had gave me like, well, I'm blaming it on that so far.
Mm-hmm.
But that gave me like extra bleeding and just nastiness, just aggravation, the last one.
Oh, okay. And how long was the last one in for then?
Well, it would have been 3 years next May or June. So
why would you deal with it though? Why didn't you just
get it out there and then? Because I didn't know it was that was causing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how did you find out that it was actually causing it? So when it was taken out you had no problems, is that what you mean? Or?
Well, so far, yeah. And it's been 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that everything's fine. But so far it's been fine. Yeah. But because basically with the last implant, it was every time I had sex I'd come on my period straight after. Like, it wasn't just a bit of blood, like bleeding.
Like breaking arm and every time.
Yeah, it wasn't just that. It was like it'd trigger a period and it was dead annoying because I was on a period like most of the time. I fucking hated it.
What the fuck? Why didn't you just... Oh, okay, because you didn't know, yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know it was that. But then the doctor suggested it. I was like, well, let's get it out then and see if it solves the problem.
Yeah.
And I think it has.
You gonna have babies then? Yeah,
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan.
Yeah.
Just got to get my house sold and everything else.
Yeah, that's true. And then if you can't have babies, then have an IVF thing and then have 5.
IVF, fucking hell. Quadruplets. No, it would be quintuplets.
Quintuplets. Does that mean 5?
Yeah, I think quad's 4, isn't it? Quint is 5. And what would 6 be?
Like hexuplets or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Hexuplets.
What's the most? 8.
Well, anyone can have. Or upwards.
Like in history. Is it 8?
I want it. Yeah, probably 8.
I have a feeling it's like 4, you know. We're just doubling it, like I think it's 8.
No, it's 6 then.
You reckon 6?
I reckon it's 6. 6 children in one stomach.
That'd be horrible. You'd never go anywhere as a family, really, because you'd need to drive 2 cars.
No, you could have a minivan or something, or like a big white van and just chuck them all in the back or something, can't you? Or get a little school bus, you know, like the disabled school bus.
Yeah, you'd have to get one of them, but who wants driving one of them around as the daily?
I'd just be like, fuck it, let's just convert it into something living as well.
For 8 people.
Yeah.
3 dogs and a cat. Yeah, you'd need a fucking tour bus, mate.
Well, what's the max amount of kids that you'd have then?
Probably 3.
3? I'd say about 3 is reasonable.
Yeah. And I think I would foster when I'm older.
Yeah, I wouldn't foster anything. Well, no, I don't think I would. I wouldn't need to. The only scenario, I guess, is if my sister and her partner died and my mum and dad had died, then yeah, I guess I'd have to look after the kids, then I would foster them. Or would it be adoption then?
Well, if you fully took them on, yeah.
I'd foster him because then I get money from them. So. Well, you know, you might as well.
Yeah,
I've paid
I
enough
guess so.
taxes. I've been fucking doctors in ages, so you know, fucking get my money back.
Yeah, just look after kids so you get a bit. Look after your family so you get a bit of
Yeah.
money.
I know what people do anyway. You get paid by a carer.
Yeah, on the dole, yeah, some people do.
Well, work from home as well. How easy would that be?
You rich. Start fostering loads of kids. It's just going to take more. No extra trouble. Just fucking play with each other.
No. But I'd only foster my nieces and that. Well, I guess my nephew as well. Yeah, I'd only. I just forgot about the other one because he's like 3 months, isn't he? But no, I'd foster my nephews and nieces, but I wouldn't foster anyone else's kids. I just think that's a bit. I don't know. I don't think you could love them the same. I don't know. Maybe you'd just be sort of looking at. I don't know.
I think that is the thing with fostering, though. That's technically what I see it as. Like, you're not just doing it for the money, though. That's not what I'm saying. For me, I'd foster because I feel sorry for the kids because it's not their fault they haven't got parents, and like statistically, troubled backgrounds lead to criminals, don't they?
Oh God, it's
Bad
just
phrase,
fucking F it, man. Once I'm done raising my own children, I'm not raising anyone else's.
No, I'd only do it while I still had children, I think, because then when you're retirement, that's kind of like being a teenager again. You just get to do all the shit you didn't do because you had no money or you had kids.
Yeah. What's the saying? Oh, how's it go? You're young and you've got time, but you've got no money. Then when you get older, you've got young, no time. You've got time, but you're young and
you're older, you've got no time, but you've got money.
Yeah, and then what's the other one after that? You've got money, you've got time, but you're not young. There you go. I think it works like that.
Yeah.
So there you go. So yeah, I guess you could, but I don't know. Then you gotta get a bigger house and stuff. You should fucking F it. No, I'm not looking after anyone else's kids. No point.
No, you wouldn't do it.
No. Fair enough. Someone else wants to do that. You know what I mean? But I don't feel that way.
I'm biased, to be fair, because my old neighbour used to do it, and I used to see how good an impact that actually had on the kids. So because I saw it firsthand.
Yeah, well, I've had mates in care, and fair enough, and that's good, and someone needs to do it, but I'm not going to be the person to do it. I don't need to.
What if? Would you have it like a 16 to 18-year-old, just as like a lodger, like a tenant? Because you can do that as well. And you just show them how to be independent, basically, and how to be an adult, and you can talk to them more as like an adult and on an adult level. And No. See, I feel like I could do that at this age if I had the space.
No.
I actually do. I think I could level on someone my sister's age and be like, this is this, like...
Do you think it's too much hassle, though? Don't you think?
It depends on the kid. Honestly, it depends on the kid, but obviously you can refuse the kids if they're too difficult, because me old neighbour who did it, most of the kids she had were like, obviously troubled, but sound. They weren't naughty or anything.
Yeah.
They were just troubled. But there was a particular couple of kids she got that were siblings from a troubled household, and they reported her to the police, saying she was selling fags on the doorstep to strangers and shit like that.
Yeah. So
she had to be investigated then.
For selling fags on your doorstep?
She didn't do it anyway. She didn't even smoke. But yeah, it's probably something their parents had done, isn't it? Right. This woman's also in her 70s. Like, she's hardly one who's fucking top dealer. Not going to be dishing out cigs on the high street.
Does she have her own kids as well?
Yeah, but they were like adults because she's in her 70s. They were adults. She has her own grandkids that are even she had grandkids that were older than the kids she fostered.
I guess that's more of a maternal thing then, yes, because I wouldn't feel any way.
It probably is a maternal thing, yeah, but them kids were naughty because they got her in trouble, and then she ended up refusing, and she was like, well, they've really hurt me because, you know, they've had to be investigated now, and
yeah,
all this has happened. Yeah, all these years she'd done it, and then these kids come along and do that. So it depends on the kids. And if you get ones that run away all the time, I can imagine that's annoying as fuck because it makes you look bad, doesn't it? And you worry about them, and it's just a bad situation to be in. So there's that side of it. But I think, generally, I could do it because I feel
Do you think Benito would want to? No.
Not really, no. We did discuss it once. He said he would when he was older, he thinks. Just because of, like, I guess, knowing people in the care system. And
maybe if you have one kid, I could see that happening. If you got 3 kids, I think Benito would be done after the 3rd. He'd be like, no, I'm done. I don't want to take care of anything else.
It'd have to be the supported lodgings type thing. Depends how big an house we've got.
Well, like your annex in your garden.
Yeah. Well, that would be perfect if you had an annex in your garden to foster someone, really.
Yeah. Well, why don't you tell Vicky do it?
Then also you don't have to give them a key to your normal house.
Yeah. Why don't you tell Vicky do it then?
He won't do it. David wouldn't do it. Plus, he got Tuco.
Yeah. God.
Fucking sees a rat stranger come out of that annex. Fucking off he goes.
What's he like with Kyle then?
He knew Kyle though. Kyle was ours on the day we got him, I think.
Yeah.
He was like an extension of the family.
Oh,
so he was fine.
Yeah.
He panicked once when Kyle and Em were play fighting on the grass.
Yeah.
He was a bit weird then. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what he was loyal to, sort of thing. He was a bit stressed. Bless him. I should explain, this is my mum's dog, by the way. Right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just some crazy person.
Yeah, not Tuco, the fostered child.
Yeah, the foster child.
Oh, God, yeah, that's so weird, that sounded.
Yeah, my mum can't put a foster kid in the annex because the other foster kid in the house.
Yeah.
Rip his head off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wicked, mate. Have you seen Wicked yet?
No, I haven't. I need to watch it, but also, it's daunting for me because it's 2.5 hours long, and I've never watched a musical. Now, wind Benito up because obviously he knew a lot of musicals because of dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And he knew one of the songs, and he'll take the piss and he'll do it. But I can't remember what it was. There's just one song he knew from it.
There's that one that Ariana Grande does with the Green Witch. You gotta be popular.
That's the one! That's the one! Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Popular.
You gotta be popular. Yeah. It was weird. I was expecting, right, like to go watch the film, and I was like, right, I know it's gonna be dead emotional, and then they're gonna be like the witch and the good one, and loads of things gonna happen. And I'm gonna be like, oh, look, you know. Like I was when I watched
Inside Out 2.
Inside Out 2, yeah. Well, I watched it, The Witch, and then like the first scene is, she's dead, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what am I watching? And then he's like, and then Ariana Grande just comes out and she's like, she wasn't always that bad. I used to be friends with her. And everyone goes, oh! And then I'm like, wait, what? And then, like, this witch is born. And then you just see this bear come out of nowhere. And it's like the midwife, the bear is. And then there's, like, talking geese or something. It's just wildness. And then it's like, and then look, when she's born, she's green. And then Dad's like, get out! Get out! And I'm like, what? And I'm like laughing watching this. I'm so confused. And then like
Were you the only one laughing
yeah,
in the cinema?
yeah, every now and then I'd be like, oh, what? Like, what's going on? And like, I couldn't take the film seriously. I honestly couldn't take it seriously. Like, everyone in it was like really camp. Like, I know it's obviously that's probably what it was anyway. Like, because it's
Based on a musical
sort of
thing.
But everyone was like pastel. Like, everyone was dressed like dead weird. I'll give it to them. The videography was amazing. Like, all the cinematography, because it looks like the camera's just like flying around.
Could have been filmed on a drone.
Possibly, yeah, but it was really cool. But it was the thing is though with the whole film, I didn't think it needed to be that long. And that's part one. That's part one.
Yeah, it is actually.
There's gonna be a part two.
So how long's the West End? Is that long?
It must be. Yeah.
Imagine being an actor doing that live.
Well,
every night.
Well, have you seen the before and after of Ariana Grande and the co-star? Like,
I've not seen I've not seen it before and after the co-star. Do you mean as the character and not as
No. Like the actors before Wicked and after
Wicked.
Wicked, they've all lost weight.
Yeah,
and then they're all fucking deluded. They're all like this. They're all like, oh yes, yes, oh no way, oh. And it's like, what the fuck? Why are you touchy feeling, holding hands like that? You weirdos. Have you seen any of the interviews they've done?
I have, but they seem like a bit statuey, don't they? Like a bit...
Yeah, but have you seen that? Oh, they keep the co-star. I forgot what her name is, but the bald woman. She keeps pointing her hand out to Ariana Grande, and Ariana Grande with her long nails is like
trying to
like rapping like that, and then they're both talking like that. It's like, what the fuck?
Wow, they're touching each other all the time in every interview.
It's weird. It's unusual energy, but
I didn't watch these types of shows.
Jeff Goldblum was pretty good in it.
Was he the main man?
He's just mischievous in it, but like, but he's a pretty good actor anyway. But the thing is with the what's it called? The whole point of the film is the Green Witch is born, and when the Green Witch is born, she's like rejected and that sort of thing. But then she's still in higher society or something. So she gets an education, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then Ariana Grande's character, Glendale, whatever, she ends up going to the same uni because they go to like a witches university.
So they don't grow up as sisters.
No. It's they go to like witches university thing, and the reason the Green Witch gets in is because a disabled sister has got into the thing. I don't know where the wheelchair came from, but she's got a wheelchair.
All this magic. They couldn't give her legs.
I don't know if it is in the musical, but for some reason the witch's sister...
No, I think that's more of an equal opportunity as a job's got.
The witch's sister has got a wheelchair, and it's so jarring watch, even though the whole film's weird. But she just comes in and she ends up going to university, and then the Green Witch, she overdoes her powers or something, and then the teacher wants to go there, and then because she seemed promising, she's like, oh yeah, you should come to the university, and then she does. And then fucking, I swear, Ariana Grande's West End boyfriend's in there, the ginger one who did
Pete Davidson.
No, the ginger one who did there's a Broadway show on SpongeBob, and and he does the Broadway for SpongeBob, and he's dead like nerdy, and he's got like ginger hair, and honestly, who did she dump for him? I forgot. No, he was married and his wife was pregnant, and he went with Ariana Grande. Yeah, he had an affair with Ariana Grande.
Because of Wicked?
No, it's a separate thing. But in the Wicked film, it looks like the spitting image of him, and then Ariana Grande dumps so that or tries to divert him, and then he ends up going out with the wheelchair person instead, and then Ariana Grande gets with this guy who ends up who the Green Witch fancies as well, and then he like sort of flirts with the Green Witch a bit, but it's not. And I'm like watching the whole thing. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. This is a weird film. And then Maisie can't stay still after an hour. She's like this on the seat, like this.
She's still watching.
And she's like, oh, it's just like all this, holding on the edge of the seat, like and the seat in front of her, like this. And then she's like, Daddy. I'm like, just watch the film. And then she can't stay still. And it was like the film was fucking long. And anyway, they end up graduating. They fall out. They become friends, and then that's when the song "Gonna Be Popular" comes on. So then all that happens, and she tries to get all fancy and all that sort of stuff, and gives her grandmother's witches out or some shit. I don't know. Fucking happened. That happened before or after. Anyway. After that, the Green Witch ends up going to the Wizard of Oz, and you find out why the Oz city is doing so well. There's like animal teacher thing, like there's like animals can speak and stuff, and then more animals, like conspiracy going around, but it's all hush and it's just rumoured, but all the animals are starting to lose their voice and they can't speak, and then they're being pushed like it's like second class citizens almost. I don't know where the fuck this is coming from, but then what ends up happening is that the Wizard of Oz is like, we need to use your magic, blah blah blah, and we're gonna get rid of the voices of these animals, and then we're gonna make them as the enemy. And this is all Jeff Goldblum going, ooh, like talking all weird and shit. And I'm like, right, okay. And I'm like, and then it's like, sometimes the only best way for people to unite together is if we all have an enemy that we hate, and that's why. So the whole point of society doing so well is if you just put an enemy on someone else. It was too far-fetched, the reason why Oz was bad. I don't know, but it was just weird. And then the witch was like, no, I don't agree with this, and then she causes a massive ruckus and then leaves, and then they use the witch as the enemy instead of the animals, because it's just a quick, easy thing to put on, and then everyone ends up hating the Green Witch, and then that's the end of the film. But Ariana Grande witnessed everything, Glendale, whatever. Glendolyn. And she witnesses everything. She's like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then that's it. It's the end of the film. Yeah, that's part one. But it was weird. I don't know what to think of it.
Disappointing or not, or just surprising? Is that a better word?
I don't know. It was a bit it's a bit odd. I don't know what to think of it. I was expecting. I saw people's reactions saying it was like, oh, they like the joke that a man goes watch the film and then like, oh, we're watching this or I'm watching it whatever, and then they come out and they're like crying. But I just came out of it like, I was like, I'm so confused. I don't know what to think of it. I expected to cry, and I was laughing randomly in certain parts, and then getting a bit bored towards the end. And I was like, Maisie, what do you think of the film? And then Maisie was like, me little, and she was like saying, she was like, it was really good. And then she was like, 9 out of 10. And I was like, yeah, but what did you really think of it? And she was like, I don't know, I didn't get it. I was like, okay.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, I've never watched it. You were the one who told me that it's an extension of The Wizard of Oz and stuff like that.
Prequel. It's a prequel to it.
Yeah. Because I've never watched them. Obviously, I knew that there was a Wicked Witch of the West, and she's green, and she melts with hot water. I think it was hot water or something.
I can't remember. Done a piano fall on her or something. I don't know.
That's a different witch. Squashes her. That's how she gets the red slippers. That's how Dorothy gets the red slippers at the start.
I can't remember. But yeah.
So it's Gwendoline the White Witch and
Then the other one's the Green Witch.
Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah.
But she hasn't got that title yet.
Not yet. Oh. I think maybe. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember the end of the film. I think they say that she's wicked or something. I'm trying to remember properly. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I rate the film probably a 6 out of 10, to be honest. It was just weird.
So you wouldn't recommend?
Not really, not unless you're into it, into that sort of thing, really. Yeah.
Watch a summary on YouTube.
You could just watch a summary on. You could just watch a summary on YouTube, essentially.
I just want to watch the first opening scene because that sounds hilarious, and then summarise the rest.
I was like, what?
Get out!
Get out! Get out!
So is this a newborn baby?
Yeah, he's telling me.
Who took it out then? It was
The
like...
bear? The bear?
Oh yeah, the midwife
bear?
Get
Yeah.
out!
Get out!
What would you do if you had a child and it came out green?
What, cheated on me? Cheated on me milk, did you? Fucking bitch. I'd be like, get out!
The kid could stay, but you get out!
Get out!
I'm gonna make loads of money on social media from this child.
Have you seen? There's what's it called now? It's like this silver stuff that you can drink or put on your skin. I think you should drink it. And I forgot what it is, but it's meant to be a medicine for something, but it's like pseudoscience, so I don't know if it really works. But if you drink too much of it, you end up getting coated in blue skin. So like your skin is dyed blue, and then it can never revert back. So once you die, so if you drink this stuff, your skin will stay blue forever, and people look like proper blue, like Smurfy blue.
Really?
Yeah.
Just never leave the house because they're so embarrassed.
I don't know about that part, but yeah.
Why would you drink the drink if it does that to you?
It's like
what could it enhance that is worth having blue skin for?
I don't know, but it's weird.
Unless it's dead addictive.
Yeah.
Just imagining the streets filled with like blue homeless people.
Yeah, if you vape
That's how you can
if
tell.
you vape too much, you go green. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you drink too much, you go yellow.
Yeah. Might be something there.
Must be addiction.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that. Something.
What other films are at the cinema that you think you're gonna watch, or aren't there at the moment? Are you filmed out?
I was thinking about Gladiator 2, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I
think that'll be good, to be fair.
Yeah. Cause there
I
was
like Paul Mescal though. I do.
He was in Game of Thrones, wasn't he?
I don't know if he was in Game of Thrones. He was in this series that you should watch, and I don't know if you'll like it.
It's not traumatising, is it, Yaz?
It's not
I'm
sad
done with
things
all
Benito
that.
puts on now. Is it traumatising? Does anyone die?
I can't deal with that right now. I have to watch The Penguin. I need some space after
Yeah,
all
no,
that.
I don't think you can watch it for a while. I don't know if anyone dies, but it is dead emotional roller coaster, and you get frustrated, and you're like, why have you made that choice? And you have to just understand that there's mental health issues, and you just have to with feeling annoyed because you have to remember that you don't know how they're feeling.
Yeah.
That's why they're making these fucking awful choices. Yeah, but Paul Mescal's the character that you kind of support because he does everything right, and it's other people in it that just make wrong choices, and he just seems like he's always trying to pick up everyone else's pieces.
Yeah, that sounds depressing.
It is kind of depressing. Soundtrack's pretty good. I can't remember if anyone dies at the end there. I feel like someone does, but I feel like it's none of the main characters, but they re-bond at the funeral or something like that.
What's the film
It's serious.
Of where the guy has a cigarette in his mouth, but he never smokes it. Something wallflower.
Was that
or
the
something.
Fault in Our Stars?
Is that one?
Is it the cancer one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but you're thinking of the film we watched together that was one of my favourites called The Perks of Being a Wallflower, aren't you?
Maybe, I think so, but
With Emma Watson in it.
Does she have blue hair or something?
No, but it's short, like pixie cut
Yeah.
hair. And there's like, that's got a good soundtrack. There's like Bowie tracks in it and stuff. You remember?
I'm not sure. That was uni.
Was yeah. Yeah, that was good. There was a guy who was in the woodwork class and could never pass, and he was just way older than everyone else with the long hair.
I'm not sure.
And he was Emma Watson's stepbrother in it, and they were like best mates. And then there was the guy who was like the first person narrative of it, and he fancied Emma Watson, didn't he? So he was like new to the school. It turns out his auntie had been fiddling with him and shit, and he didn't. That's why we were crying. Like, oh God, because he loved his auntie, didn't he? He had like a weird, unhealthy obsession with his auntie, and you just don't think anything of it till towards the end, and then it turns out it's because she's been fiddling with him. So it's like Stockholm syndrome in a weird way, isn't it?
Horrible.
Finds out at uni that he's
Horrible.
Yeah.
I want to watch something more sweet and entertaining. I need to.
With no message in it. Just need to watch stoner films.
Like what?
Like fucking Harold and Kumar with the White Castle or something.
It needs to be something I haven't watched before.
Fucking watched them all, haven't you?
Reels, videos, films, completed them, mate.
Yeah, you have to be fair.
Done them all.
I'll have to think of like an upbeat film that you haven't watched. Why don't you just stick the Disney's on? Aristocats and all that.
No.
No. Why don't you watch Inspector Gadget? That was
It's outdated. It's outdated now.
What do you think if you watch it, it'll just ruin it for you as a video?
It's completely outdated. The technology that the Inspector Gadget uses is pathetic.
Compared to what there is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a good film. I think I really liked the dog as well.
Didn't they remake that film as well 3 times in the space of like 5 years?
Did they?
Yeah.
Was it not like a cartoon and then
No, the live action films, have you ever watched them?
Yeah, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
One.
They remade it. They remade it like within 5 years, like 3 times.
Oh, I think I only watched the same one. Or was it the same actor every time?
I think it was the same actor.
Maybe I've watched
But it was like completely different universe each time.
I don't know. But I know that he was my childhood crush, the only person I fancied as a kid or remember fancying as a kid. I remember I would kiss the TV. Kiss the telly. Not like snog it, obviously. Imagine how weird that would be. Just a big smear on the cube. The fuck's Paul? What's all this? Saliva on the telly.
Getting static.
Oh God, no, come in and my ears, I'll see you, so just have your face pressed up all over the thing. Yeah, I can't remember any other childhood crushes other than it.
I'm trying to think of if I had any childhood crushes.
Bet you had the typical one, like
Maybe who was the woman villain from Kim Possible, the green and black one?
I can't think of a name, but I can see a face. The cartoon was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The green, but I don't know the real people. Real people. Who's the old woman that went in the airplane with the dog?
She was a gilf.
Who's
I
it?
can't remember her name, but the dog was called Pippin.
What was the show called?
Come Fly With Me? No, it wasn't.
No. in it. I like Avatar 2. And no, I like Avatar and the Avatar Extended Edition. Go on DVD in it.
I like the one that goes, so I had to shut the shop.
I had to close down the shop today.
Because my nail broke, so I got to go back to the salon.
Oh, it's
so I got to close the shop. We got no coffee. We got no muffins.
When she gets to the manicure place and she gets the nails done, but then she gets the toenails done as well, so she just be pushed around in a little cart.
Yeah. That was great, that was.
Yeah, but Crushy.
Martin
Clone. Something like that. Yeah.
David Williams.
Oh, I think they're getting back. Yeah, I think they're getting back. They're doing
Christmas special. Or an actual series.
Hopefully not just doing a Christmas special. They won't do anything.
It'll be very tame.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, but Crush the kid anyway. The mole rat from Kim Possible.
The mole rat. Not the woman anymore. The mole rat.
The fish from Pinocchio.
What, the goldfish?
No, I'm joking.
I know you're joking, but then I was thinking, what fish? And I was thinking, wait, Geppetto are the goldfish?
Yeah.
But did he get eaten by a whale as well?
I'm trying to think. The spider from fucking Charlotte's Web.
Oh, I was going to say...
Did you say Charles?
I meant to say James, though.
James?
James and the Giant Peach. Do you remember the spider? I don't know whether to hit you or to kiss you. French Spider Woman.
Yeah, I was joking about that, but I'm just trying to think again. Just trying to think. Name some old films from back in the day.
Spy Kids.
No.
Trying to think of ones that aren't cartoons, which is kind of hard. The ones I'm going to say you probably didn't watch though, like Princess Diaries. Did you fancy Anne Hathaway?
No.
This is really hard thinking of like non-cartoon kids. 101 Dalmatians.
Nah.
Mary Poppins. Live action Peter Pan.
Nah.
I fancied the little boy in bloody Peter Pan as well because he was older than me at the time. Remember he was a childhood crush, but I can't remember the faces of my childhood crushes. I remember Inspector Gadget had black hair, and the Peter Pan guy had blonde hair.
The Atlantic woman from the Atlantic film.
You on about on the ships? Treasure Island? Or?
No, the other one.
Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
No, the other one, Disney one, the other Disney one.
In the Atlantic?
Yeah, it's not called Atlantic, it's like...
What's the storyline?
They go find a missing city that's under the sea. What's it called? And then there's the one... Atlantis.
I know what you're on
the
about.
film's called Atlantis. It's got one
right,
with white hair. Yeah, but they were on about cartoons again.
What about the Lion the Witch?
No.
No, me neither. Thought Edward was fucking minging when I was a kid. Didn't get the hype. But now, the actor who played Edward, I think is okay looking now he's grown up, but puberty changed people because he was in, he's been in loads of things, hasn't he? He's been in Maze Runner, he's been in,
Who are we on about?
The Queen's Gambit.
Who are we on about?
The guy who played Edward in Narnia.
Oh, James Patterson. Wait, what? He played in
Is that
He
his
was in
name?
Narnia?
James Patterson, are we talking about the same guy? I'm not talking about the main character in Maze Runner.
No, wait. No, because you said... Wait, what else did you say?
The Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, about the person that wears the leather jacket who's really good at speed chess. He still looks like a child on a stretcher. What are you on about?
With stubble.
Right, get out your phone. Where's your phone? Is it this one?
Yeah.
Samosa.
Checking time. What's his name? Shall I just put Queen's Gambit actor?
Just put Queen's Gambit like cast. He honestly looks like a kid on a stretcher. He still looks like a child.
He does on this picture, yeah.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
That isn't the picture I saw of him recently. I saw one of him with stubble, unless it was the one with the moustache there. I feel like he had stubble.
He won't look normal till he's in his 40s. It's like the guy from Karate Kid. He didn't look normal till he was in his 40s.
I hope it wasn't an AI fan art that I saw. I think it might be because I can't see any of him with stubble. He's got like a moustache in some of them. But yeah, Andy was in Game of Thrones. I thought he was, but I wasn't sure.
That picture.
That's not him. Maybe they merged them photos. Or maybe it was just a lookalike and because I was scrolling I thought it was him.
Yeah.
No,
he's weird looking. Yes. What's his name?
Thomas Brody Sangan or something. Sangster. Yeah, I thought I'd seen a good picture of him recently.
Yeah. No.
Back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Kieran. You're right. He does look like a child still. Even with the moustache, he looks like a child, doesn't he?
Yeah. He looked weird in Queen's Gambit as well with his leather jacket in there.
Yeah, he looked like an addict in the Queen's Gambit, I thought.
He didn't look right. He looked like a specimen, and not in a good way.
Like poorly. Bit poorly, bit ill.
Did he look poorly and ill, well, not nice. But oh well, he'll grow into himself one day.
Yeah. I think he will.
Or he should get the plugs, like he should get the hair on the back of his head and put it on the front of his face.
Yeah, but then when his hair does grow through, it'll look awful. Or does it not work that way?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Can all men grow a beard eventually?
Probably not. I think it's got something to do with testosterone and hair follicles. So if you've got low testosterone... Is there anyone with high testosterone that can't grow a beard? I don't think that's a thing.
My first boyfriend.
High testosterone.
Yeah, I can't. He had high testosterone.
Yeah, but I wasn't able to grow... What, you're not even growing a moustache?
Yeah, I don't think he ever tried, but I feel like he was too lazy to shave often. So yeah, he must have just been slow on the old...
I couldn't grow any proper hair on my face till, 23, 24. And when did we leave uni? It was 23, wasn't it?
No, we were like 21.
There you go. So, yeah. There you go. So, it's a testosterone thing then, isn't it? I'm still a child. Still a child. Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. I do.
I know it's not based off your ability to grow hair because a lot of bald men grow beards, so. But I didn't think it was testosterone, unless testosterone works in weird ways on different people.
I think there's like a second hormone called DHT or something that comes off when you get high testosterone levels or when you grow or when you get older or something. And what it does is it stops the hair growing on the scalp of your head or something. So, Yeah.
That's why people go bald.
I think so. I might be half making it up, but I think it's got something to do with that.
We'll Google it and cut it out if it's not, and if it's in, then now everyone's learned something.
No, I'm not even going to Google it. Just
fake news it.
Fake
Fuck
news.
it.
Have it.
Have it. Do with it what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, I guess we can wrap it up. Had a good discussion as usual.
As per, yeah.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, guys. It gives us a big helping hand. And don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on Spotify so we can earn some spondoolies because it is nearly Christmas. Thanks. Bye.